Hello, and this is James Sorge displaying the Street Fighter Remake. This run-through is with the Ghost Pack, Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. We're starting off facing Super Turbo Ryu, which I created as basically a tribute to Turbo Ryu in Hyper Fighting. Starting out here, showing the extending limbs, and there comes some fireballs. Switching to Clyde there, throw some eyes. Each of the Ghost Pack had a few specials and a super, so there I switch into Pinky there. And now I'm kicking away, and you notice I took a few limbs from a few of the Street Fighters and I recolored them to fit the Ghost Pack. That's how they got the extending limbs. I win there. Round 2. Ryu comes in again, throws fireballs. And there's the red fireball, which was originally the glitch, which I put in the character. Now I turn into Inky here. Moving on. Getting away from the Tatsumaki Senpu Kyakus and coming in. There's a claw there, there's another claw. Get around the Tatsumaki by going under it. And going again. And Ryu falls. Okay, moving on to match 2, which is going to be against Sagat. The sprites are taken from Super Turbo. Once again, using the extending limbs. There come Tiger Fireballs. Keep going, there's a Tiger Fireball. And there I'm doing the Ghost Chomp, going in the air and coming down again. And you notice for the hit reactions, I turned it into the blue sprites from Pac-Man. Here are some of the things that I was doing in order to compensate for the lack of sprites, and he uses the white sprite when he blocks. And there's a win against Sagat. Round 2. Once again, going across. Sagat's got some weird stuff. Once again, trying to ram the extending limb into him, which goes pretty far. Ghost Pack wins. Okay, now on to match 3, which is from Donatello. This was made by Cayenne, for anybody wondering. Once again, keeping him away. Now, anyone remembers who played Turtles, the arcade game, Donatello was the most cheap character they ever made. And the stages from Turtles, the arcade game, too. The big street stage, which was at the Bebop and Rocksteady stage. There's a win. Round 2. For anyone wondering, Cayenne was also known as Murphy on GU, if anyone remembers. Trying to anticipate coming in, that didn't work. And there's his explosion super. That was pretty cool. Bam, that hurt. But he loses anyway. Okay, on to match 4. And now we're gonna face Super Turbo Ryu. And I morph into Clyde again to deal with the fireballs. Makes it easier to deal with Ryu's fireballs having my own. You notice some of the different sprites that we use. We use the Alpha sprites instead of Super Turbo sprites in some instances. Some general things about Street Fighter Remake. There you can turn back to Blinky, and I was doing the Ghost Teleport there where he turns into eyes and teleports back. Round 2. And there goes Ryu again. Once again, comboing in. There goes Ryu with the Air Hurricane kick. You notice the characters tend to be a bit more offensive in their command files than they were in the original Street Fighter games. Okay, match 4. Okay, this is versus Taka Michinoku. This was one of Max's edits, who is also on youtube.com/gmspectre. Don't tell anyone I visited there. And once again, trapping Taka into the corner. Taka's got quite the jump on him. Once again, spamming the limbs. It seems to be the best strategy I've used with the Ghost Pack. Taka dies there. Round 2. Don't want to get caught by that. That's a command grab. Once again, trying to trap him. Game doesn't have the best blocking. Moving on. Teleport away. That time he caught me. Kicking on, and there he goes. Match 5. Next match is against Psycho Ryu. I don't remember if Max or Fenix made this. This is one of the lesser popular edits. I used it as a boss because it had abilities between Ryu and Bison, kind of like the Street Fighter Alpha 3 ending. That's where the basis for this character was. Had a lot of characters more in line with boss characters than he did with actual playable characters, so I just had him as a boss here. Moving on, there goes the kicks, trapping him in. There goes the Shinku Hadouken. There's a Psycho Crusher. Things you'd expect from Ryu taken over by M. Bison. There's a Shinku Tatsumaki followed by a Shinku Hadouken. And you can see I made a flaming sprite as well. And there goes Psycho Ryu. Next up, Zombie Shredder, which was made by me. He's basically a faster version of Shredder. He is from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game. He is recolored. Also made an appearance in the Curse of the Nightmare fanfic for anybody who used to remember bad fanfics back in the day when I used to not know how to write so well. He was the end boss of that fanfic. But basically, his ability is he has the Turtle Beam at level 0, which can instant kill you. Also way too cheap for a playable character. That time he just turned into Super Shredder and just ice froze me. Dud did it again, but I get away from it this time. And you could hit him, and basically he would flash and come back, and then he would try to slash you, just like in Turtles the arcade game. Okay, next boss is Shin Gouki. This is a cross between Cyber Akuma from Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter and Shin Akuma from Street Fighter Alpha 2. Has most of his things like double fireballs, flaming shoryukens, among other things. Once again, you can see I'm spamming here. Satsugo Shoryu. Double fireballs again. There's the Tamago Zonko. That's about 40 or 50 fireballs. It does about 80% damage. Once again, an unplayable character. I win that round. Round 2. Moving on. Once again, spamming the kicks, keeping them wide. There goes the Misatsu Gohado, which is a beam super in the game. Keeping them away, keeping them away. Kick them away. And there goes a Misatsu Goshoryu. Hits me pretty good. There's some Tatsumakus and Zenpukyakus. Do electric damage just like in Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. And there goes another Misatsu Gohado, and I get blasted. Round 3. Double fireballs coming in. Double kicks. And once again, you can see I'm the cheapest motherfucker that ever played fighting games. You can see, I don't care if I'll spam, I'll do anything, especially to win. Alright, that's the end of the Ghost Pack run. I'll see you later. Bye!